Hello, greetings. So I feel that with my last ounce of energy, I'm doing this. So please bear with me. Thank you so much. It's been quite a life in Pakistan, growing up in Pakistan, and finding out the atrocities committed by some Pakistanis against their own Pakistanis, like Khoja Sindhis, case being Mr. Ahmad Ghulam Ali Chagla, my mother's relative, the composer of the Pakistan's national anthem music. So I'll start now from London, 1995, 1996. In my hostel, a Pakistani came with a British accent, a very strong accent, excuse me, brought up in England, Britain. I'm having some breathing and all problems because of the lack of energy, as it will be apparent here now and then. Uh, so he started to tell me in the hostel, we were friends. He was like a younger brother. Until he started to tell me about these things, like how the Britishers are racist against the Asians and all that. A lot, yes. Um, like mentioning all the time against the Britishers, racism, how how they got into the apartment and hit him or someone else, and I think even him. I'm not sure if so I keep forgetting. But this is not to spread any kind of violence. Not I'm trying to bring down the violence. But there are some bad things, some things I have to say against Pakistanis themselves. So we need to take a proper action. Like, but help me, because I cannot. I have to bend in some rules on Facebook. Ask Facebook also, request to bend some rules for me, because I'm dealing with someone who has got me, and I cannot. I have been explaining my condition. Uh, the thing is that all this against, all the rumors. I feel they are against the Jews, Zionists. Now I'm beginning to think, as a truth seeker, of what the reality of the Jewish community is. The Jewish community reality in London, which I got in my childhood, was very good, very, very, very good. I don't remember them calling me Paki Asian like that, or racist. I remember an elderly lady once when we were crossing the road uh, uh, to have stopped us, me and my brother, and made us stop, and then how to cross the road. She taught us how to cross the road very politely, very gently. And our Jewish community, we lived in a Jewish community in London, St. John's Wood, and it was really good with the Jewish people. When I was leaving for Karachi, Pakistan, I gave my neighbor my kitten, And then when I went for the vacations back after a year, she had grown so much. The Jewish neighbor of mine told me she had a poodle. So the poodle would not get along with my kitten. And so she had to give it away. She gave it away to her friends in Holiday Inn, the manager of Holiday Inn in Swiss Cottage. She told me I could go there and meet my cat. She has become big. So I went there and she was sitting on the reception desk. Big cat. I left her as a kitten, skinny, and she had become fat and really healthy with a tail so fat. And she was enjoying it, a holiday in special care. So, I have to think twice now, believing in Pakistanis, what they've done in Karachi, Pakistan, to the Khoja Sindhis. It is unspeakable. Well, I can see my case. You can go through my case. I have many groups on Facebook, things like that, pages. Okay, I'm out of breath now. So I'll just finish this. That this boy in London, young man, he started to harass me, come to my door, hostel door, bedroom door, and try to, bang on the door and then run away and all that. So then I realized it was him. And I think he even said, yeah, it was him. Just he felt like doing mischief or something, harassing me. And then there were these, it was snowing as kind of started to snow in London. And the hostel ones, my people in the hostel, they were playing, some of them were playing outside with the snow, went outside enjoying themselves. And he said he was studying or he wanted silence and quietness. So he called the police on them. So he was quite strange. I found him very strange. And we had a argument. I said, how can that be? Because I have been in London about Britishers being racist. So I thought maybe because I was an Arab Pakistani or something like that in childhood. I maybe in London also. I don't know how. It was very peaceful, and we could trust the police. The bobbies, or what do you call them? Sorry, I've forgotten them. Forgotten the name they call them. So no, my uncle was living in London for quite some time. He did not look like an Arab. He used to wear jeans and the Western clothes. He was studying there. None of them, even my uncle's friends from college, Iqbal, my father's brother, Ismaili, Aziz, Uncle Aziz, Auntie, Naz Auntie, Ismailis, none of them complained about Britishers. Gokul family, none of us complained. Never saw Shahudi, my friend, childhood, in London, childhood friend. No one complained about Britishers being racist and talking so much against the Britishers being racist and Okay, so maybe I thought maybe he's from, he lives in those apartments without family and so please be very careful. These are the people, these Pakistanis, very good at spreading, twisting and turning. Okay, there may be one or two cases here and there, but the way they exaggerate, you start to believe them. So they put a blind fold in your eyes. Uh, they do it so cleverly that, even the Britishers themselves would probably not want to take action against them because they're spreading the rumor in such ways against the Britishers being racist, calling them Pakis, or, you know. Oh, so I was thinking now what they've done to me and uh, putting Khoja Sindhis down, oppressing them, literally oppressing the Khoja Sindhis and many others whom I don't know, but this is my case. I'm really sorry. I wish I could help all of you, communities out there, like Balochis. So Mr. Arif Ajakai on YouTube has been doing these videos on YouTube. Uh, you can follow him. And we're doing these videos so that to spread awareness and to stop this in Pakistan. But how they do it, I wanted to come here and say, explain to you in detail. But I'm out of breath and I've been tortured and still the energy is there. It's going to take some time to make this into a video. I'm giving my face out and I have been. And please understand and cooperate, please. So Jews, salutations unending to those Jews helping out from America, from Israel, salutations unending. No Jew ever harmed me. Not that no. It's the Pakistanis. Please see, I don't even have to think about it. At the Ziaulak era, I explained, right, in my previous videos on YouTube, Atiq and Happy Homes uncle Ahmad Kashmiri. Atiq was a friend of Happy Homes, Ahmad uncle's, Kashmiri Pakistani. Happy Homes furniture. And the same looks of Atiq like Dr. Zeenat. So they're doing in the Dr. Zeenat and Dr. Feroz Ahmed's Clinical Psychology Institute, working there. She even studied there she studied with Mrs. Eva Hassan, who became a doctor in the Institute of Dr. Feroz Ahmed. So the Ziaul Haq, they want their people to go up. Like Nawaz Sharif came, we said that he wanted to make Islamabad, Lahore, totally ignored the Sindh part. And they would then blame this, these Punjabis would blame it on the Sindhis, that they are looters and, this, and eaters and lazy people, and they don't want to. But at one time, Karachi was above Lahore in progress and all, when Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was the prime minister. Shaheed Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. So how can the Pakistanis point fingers at Britishers, Iranians, when they should look at themselves, right? Try to improve your own country, your own self. Okay, if there are some, I don't think I'm going to get into this racist thing about, you see what happened when, how the Prime Minister of Australia handled, how compassionate she was when there was a mosque bomb blast. She even wore the hijab, like the scarf on her head and all this. So she took a very, there in Pakistan, so many Shias. I can't speak, it is unspeakable. Parachinar, if you don't believe me, or if I don't believe myself. So many bomb blasts. I've been to Jinnah Hospital. How can I not believe to those who were terrorized? And there was a bomb blast in our Shia procession, Shia religious procession. And there's more even. What was I going to say, talk about? Okay, I paused and I still cannot remember. Another incident in Pakistan. Parachinar. Parachinar. Someone here I met told me that the Pakistani government doesn't give them a slight bit of help or anything to the shaheeds' families, to the martyrs' families, not even perhaps a word of condolence. And so Al Qaeda and Taliban and God knows who, all these Jaish-e-Mohammed, terrorist groups, religious extremists are there killing them in Parachinar, Pakistan. So our people have done so much atrocity against our people, us. Huh. There's like why? Please, I don't mean to bring about. The case of. So how shall I say this? I'm not. No, I would rather go and. Sorry, I don't have to be apologetic. Also, probably I feel an Israeli, a Jew will help instead of these. They've brought our community people down. I wish I knew Akil. Was he from Tavrani family? Masha's son, who used to be my grandfather's relative, my mother's side, my mother's father. So, you know what they did over there in Pakistan, Karachi, Beria complex building or Beria. Architect was designed by Akil, the Koja Sindhi. And they put someone else's name and everything. So we have kept quiet, but we just amongst ourselves we discuss this. Pakistan army is with them. The Punjabis now have come up. Majority, I think they went to Punjabize Pakistan or like Talibization or whatever it is called. Punjabis with Ziaul Haq. So they're telling me also about Ziaul Haq. What's that? After he died, yes. St. Joseph's College. Bosnia. They wouldn't let peace come to me. So they obstructed Bibi Mariam, godly grace and help. For some time I felt it, and then they got wind, like they got the thing of it. The news that Bibi Mariam is the one who is giving me peace and college and Mrs. Munira Gulzar. And they started their dirty work. So it's not Kabbalah around the world. It's Pakistani black magic around the world. Like, we would say that the Jews, 9/11, and I don't blame the Jews. Why should I go to America 9/11 when we've had our community members being so calculatively targeted over the years since the inception of Pakistan, perhaps even making Qaeda-Azam ill. You know, he had this illness. He also had breathing problems and all that. I think but health problems for sure. I wonder if he had breathing problems like me. Fatima Jinnah, they're saying yes. It's like upper respiratory problem, bronchitis. Oh, they can give fungus, bronchitis, and all this. So little can we blame the Kabbalah Jews. Like they used to say that Kabbalah is black magic of Jews. Like, you know, those it's gnosis. It's a mystical, religious side, a spiritual side to Judaism. But I think around the world it's more Pakistani black sorcery magic, black magic, than the Kabbalah of the Jews. And you can see Jemima Goldsmith and Rahim Khan's behavior. You cannot compare the two. So sorry, like that Rahim Khan, Pakistani, Britisher origin. No, Pakistani origin, but she was in Britain. A Pathan or Punjabi. So you cannot compare the two at all. Jemima Goldsmith is too great to be compared with Rahim Khan. So I'll just end here because I'm out of breath again. Catch my breath, and every ounce of my body, every ounce of my energy, I'm putting in this to make you aware that the fitna fighting and making people fight and kill each other and spreading false rumors and exaggerated things, excuse me, it's all coming from Pakistan Muslims, not not the Jews, not anyone else, not Britain. Racism. Who can talk about racism while in Pakistan it's been since the inception of Pakistan? So please don't believe in what you hear from Pakistanis, Pathans, Punjabis. Find out the truth. Do not come to conclusions with their false rumors, even against India. Please, I beg you, think about it. If you really care for justice and truth and peace and prosperity. So you know what this can do? Racism and discrimination, oppression, jealousy, envy, competitiveness, not obstructing others from even being able to do anything after they realize that the Khoja community are very intelligent and all this, or Mr. Late Ahmad Ghulam Ali Chagla composed the national anthem of Pakistan, music of the national anthem of Pakistan, not the lyrics. So they've been after the Khojas, Chagla family too. Please understand. Please take action. Please be aware and please take proper action. Help me cooperate because I cannot take proper action. But if you are in the position to take proper action against these, oppressors, Pakistani Muslims, widespread. Now they're even harassing me in Dubai. I mean, on Facebook, social media. I'm very scared because most of them, it says on their profile that they're living in Dubai. So it's very scary. I didn't want this. I came to Dubai for refuge seeking in my own country, father's country, grandfather, great grandfather, Abba Haji, Jawad Sajwani's country. And so I'm very scared because, see, I travel in taxis and all and get Pakistani people, taxi drivers. So I don't want this. I'm already not well and I rarely go out. So when I go out, I would like, family man type, decent man to take me out, or even a woman driver would be better. Like that, thank you. I mean, I wish I like a sister, and I can't take this. I cannot afford it. Please make life easy for people. And so this is why I have to do this. And I will keep doing this as long as I don't flip and kill myself and shut down and throw my mobiles away and break everything. Okay, thank you very much. I will continue. Please see this, give great thought to this, and brainstorming. How will we stop them? They are widespread, and they are such liars that they are so, like ISI of Pakistan, you can see, so deceptive, so dishonest. Such masks they have on. Uh, so I don't know how, but you experts worldwide, bombing in London. Okay, I need to take a break. I don't know what to say. I will think about it and then come back. Thank you so much.